So hey guys, um, here it is, 7 months later, roughly. Um, just want to address some of the things that people say. I don't log into YouTube a lot anymore, but the comments and stuff, they go to my email inbox, so I see them. And I respond to some of them, but to be honest, there are just too many to respond to. At first, I tried to respond to everybody. Hold on. And it just got overwhelming, and it's just too much to deal with, so please don't take it personally. If I responded to everybody, I'd spend 2 or 3 hours a day at the computer, which is just, I can't do that. So I'm going to try to address the majority of the questions that seem to come up again and again. And I'm doing this reluctantly. I really wanted to be done with it, but people are asking, so I feel like I should answer. Just try to answer it all at once. It is cold out here. It is like 43 degrees. By now in southeast North Carolina, it's usually like 70. But anyway, first off, there's been some comments that suggest that I was faking it. Really, I'm going to address that very shortly because it deserves very little attention. If you want to think that, fine. Why I would put myself out there when I hid this for so long, whatever. If that's what you want to think, fine. It really doesn't matter to me. Something I didn't discuss in the videos is the degree to which I hid this, and I have explained it in a few responses to people, and it's very shame. I'm ashamed of it. It's dirty, it's gross, but I will tell you the degree to which I hid this. For 3 years, I hid this from my wife going to the clinic. It's embarrassing, it's shameful, but here we go. I actually, when I got paid, it was direct deposit. I actually set up a separate bank account and had like 15% of my pay go into that secret account to pay for methadone, and which is, it's terrible, and even before then I had some, the same deal to pay for dope and Opana. That was my main two drugs, was heroin and Opana. And I did them both intravenously. And if you don't believe me, I don't know if you can see, but I've still got scars. There's a scar right there, scars on that arm. And even now in the warm weather, I still wear long sleeves to hide it, I'm not proud of it by any means. A lot of you, I'm sure, when you start on dope, you think you're the fucking bee's knees, that you're cooler than everyone else. I used to also shoot a lot of ecstasy, and you think you're just the you think you're cooler than everyone else because you found something that other people don't know about. And of course, in the end, we all realize that we're the suckers, but I don't know. I've already lost my train of thought. So yeah, to the people that think I was faking it, think that. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever. The comments and questions. I think I've already said I don't check YouTube a lot, but they go to my email inbox, and I try to respond to the people that seem really fearful or just seem in distress. And if I haven't responded to you, please don't take it personally, but to be honest, if I responded to every single one, I'd be on the computer 2 or 3 hours a day, and it's just too much. That's not to say quit commenting or asking. There are 3 or 4 people right now who I keep in touch with on, not a daily basis, but a few times a week. So yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not really prepared. I don't have a script or anything to go by. I'm just trying to think about a lot of the questions. Yes, I did jump from 100 milligrams, and I thought it sucked pretty bad, but in talking to people who have jumped from far less than that, they have had a much harder time than I did. One girl who I was in touch with for quite a while, I can't remember exactly, but she worked her way down to a low dose. It was like 10 or 5 or something like that. And she kept at it for, I don't know, 40 days, 45 days, 50 days. And she still couldn't sleep, and it was driving her insane. So she went back on it and just taking 5 milligrams, and that put her to sleep. And if you can't handle it, if you can't function, if you can't get past the withdrawal, and it's ruining your life, then go back on it. You have to be able to function. A lot of people just are scared, and all I can say is just outlast it. That's my biggest thing that I say to people, is you just gotta outlast it. I lost 45 pounds during my withdrawal. I think I've gained about 10 pounds back. Right now I'm right at 200 pounds. Actually, like 196 last time I weighed myself. And I feel healthier than I have in a long, long time. I'm just going to say things as they come to me. One thing that was brought up and that I share with people is that methadone made me quit drinking. Also made me gain a lot of weight. But methadone made me quit drinking. I used to drink quite a lot. And I can't stomach alcohol now. My girlfriend likes to have a wine every now and then, and I can't even stomach a glass of wine. So, I suppose that was one good aspect that has actually lasted. Benzos. I still take Valium 10 milligrams 4 times a day. A lot of people, I've gotten a few comments that people say I need to get off that. My response to that is, to me, I apologize for the noise. This heater's going on and off. It's loud. Anyway, to me, taking the Valium is, I've been on benzos so long prescribed that to get high off of it or to even feel it, I would have to take half a bottle. So I just take it like I'm supposed to, and to me, it's just like taking a diabetes pill or a blood pressure pill or a vitamin, or you know what I mean. It's just taking another pill, and it doesn't negatively impact my life. So I'm not concerned with it. You know, it helps me without drawing from me. You know, it's beneficial to my life. I don't know. People will say, you know, you're still dependent. Yeah, I am, but you know, like I said, it keeps me where I need to be. So, God, I should have like prepared a list of issues I wanted to go over because I don't know, kind of drawing a blank. Relapse. A lot of people speculated on my day 60 post that I had relapsed, and at that point I had not. Around mid-November, I cashed in some 401k money because I was having a hard time finding a job. And I know that's a terrible thing to do and you shouldn't do it, but you gotta live. So I did. And I bought a clip, which I don't know which part of the country you're from. Around here, 50 bags is called a clip. So I bought 50 bags. People are going to believe me, people aren't. But the honest truth is, I was able to get high every now and then. I never did it more than one day, consecutive days. God, there's that heater again. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is loud. But anyway, I never did it consecutive days. So I never really got on it. Basically, it was curiosity. If you're on methadone, you know that you can't get high. Especially if you're on a high dose. And it had just been so long, I just wanted, I mean, I'm not asking for anybody's forgiveness or anything, I'm just telling you the truth. So those 50 bags lasted me through mid-January, I would say, and I'm estimating, I don't remember exactly, but you know, I would do a few bags every 4, 5, 6, 7 days, I don't know. And I talked to my addictionologist about it, and he said a lot of people do that. And it's for the most part, it's curiosity. And after a while, family, friend, girlfriend started to notice, you know, I was black and blue again on my arms, and you know, it just wasn't worth it. And I felt dirty, so I quit. But like I said, it was easy because I hadn't fucked myself into being addicted to the point where I would be sick, you know what I mean? I was actually one of those people who could do it and set it down for a week, you know? Yeah, not excusing it, I'm telling you what it is. God, 14 minutes. I'm sorry, this is going to be a long one because I don't plan to post much anymore. So if I haven't responded to you, please don't take it personally. There's just so many comments. I can't respond to them all. How am I doing today? I mean, I'm better. Still have a lot of anxiety, which I take the Valium, but to be honest, sometimes that really doesn't even help. And that's a pretty healthy dose of Valium. 10 milligrams 4 times a day. It's about as heavy as they'll give you. Even right now, my knees are jumping. It's 8:40 in the morning, and some mornings I just wake up just shaking. I still take clonidine, which actually the clonidine works pretty good as a like Valium, Jesus, as an anti-anxiety. It just kind of slows everything down. So I don't know. I know I have rambled a lot, and I apologize. I probably should have made a list of questions I wanted to address directly, but I'm kind of just doing this off the fly because I opened my inbox this morning, and there was like 7 more emails that had come up overnight. So, or not emails, but comments that come up on my email. So there you have it. Yes, I did relapse. No, I did not get hooked again. Yes, I am past that. Still get a lot of questions from people who are about to take the leap, and a lot of people ask me, what can I do? How can I don't know what to tell you. Outlast it. That's my biggest thing, is just outlast it. It's going to fucking suck. There's no way around it. I talked to one guy who actually I keep pretty regular correspondence with. He went to Mexico and did the Ibogaine, and he said 3 or 4 days and it was over. He said it was a pretty intense trip, not like a fun MDA trip or LSD trip, but kind of an introspective nightmare. But yeah, he said it worked. Unfortunately, he found his way back to where he shouldn't be. So, but I don't know. I'm not even going to review this tape before I post it. I'm just going to post. Hopefully I answered some questions. I know I rambled a lot. I apologize. And I know it's long. Jesus, it's pushing 20 minutes. Whoa. So if you can bear through it, bear through it. If not, fucking don't listen to it. And I'm doing this reluctantly. I really wanted to be done with it, but I just get so many questions from people still, and I don't feel like it's my duty to respond, but it's just I feel like it's the nice thing to do. So there you go. So with that, I guess I'm gonna go. If there's something I haven't addressed, I guess put your direct question as short as you can, and I will try to answer you via email. Just try to make it as direct as possible. And I'm not a fucking guru. I don't have all the answers. I can just share my experience. I can tell you that forcing yourself out, and I mean fucking forcing yourself, it's not fun. But if you just lay there in bed and just waste away, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're not. I mean, I know what it's like not to sleep and to be totally fucking out of it. And for the first 2 weeks, I couldn't get up out of bed. But there came a point where I just had to force myself, and I found that, excuse me, that eating healthy and just getting out and exercising, and it helped me. It might not work for everyone. I don't know. But just from a layman's point of view of human physiology, sitting there and atrophying and just wasting away has got to be counterproductive to healing. I mean, just fucking nut up and go out there and exercise and force yourself into the world. And I know that's asking a lot, but I mean, in my experience, it helped. It helped, no doubt it helped. Besides the anxiety, my head feels exponentially better. I mean, I can't put 10 times better. I can't put a number on it. My head feels better. Besides the anxiety, which that runs in my family. I had that before. I mean, I've had it all my life. So, I mean, that just is what it is. 20 minutes. I'm so sorry this has gone on so long. I'm gonna go. Like I said, if you have more questions that I haven't gotten to, post a comment. It'll go to my email. I will see it. If it's to the point and direct, I'll try to answer you. I spilled coffee on my keyboard, so like the Z through the M, the bottom letters, or bottom row of letters, some of them don't work, so I have to use the on-screen keyboard, which is really a pain in the ass. So that's kind of one reason I don't respond a lot. Got to order a new keyboard. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I hope this has addressed some issues. I know it was a lot of rambling. I'm sorry, but that's that. Good luck to everyone, and you know, maybe I'll post again one day. I don't know. But at least I'll try to do better about answering questions that are to the point and short. And that's it. So, good luck. God bless. Yada yada. Goodbye. Alright. See you.